Hey everybody, welcome back to Doing Things with Carter. On today's episode, you're going to see me go ahead and swap out an electrical receptacle for my dryer as well as reassemble my dryer. The receptacle, I had to swap that out because on Monday when I was figuring out that my dryer had some issues and I went to unplug it, the little gang housing that it was in came completely off. So I went ahead, went to Lowe's, picked one up for a couple bucks and slapped that in there. Not too hard, just got to make sure you got the power off so you don't start a fire or electrocute yourself while you're messing with it, because this is a 240 volt circuit. But as you can see, I get that in there fairly quickly, get the plate on, and it is good to go. And then on to the main project of the day, which was the dryer. I'll be honest with you folks, my original plan with this was to record myself and just upload the video of myself working on it. However, you'll notice that I spent a lot of time in this bottom left portion of the dryer, and that's because there was this stupid mounting bracket that I had to bend a couple of ways just to get back to work properly, and it took me about 40-45 minutes. It's definitely one of those things that if you've never been a repairman, if you've never fixed stuff before, you don't realize that, man, all it takes is one tiny bolt or one something in the wrong place, or you don't know how it goes in, or you have something connected here when it's supposed to go there, and your 5-minute job can all of a sudden turn into a 5-hour job. And that can be super frustrating sometimes. But as you can see, I just had a YouTube video of another gentleman disassembling this, and I just reused it and watched it in reverse so I could put everything back together. The dryer itself, not too complicated. There are quite a few pieces in there, so if you've never taken anything like that apart, it can feel a little daunting, but as long as you keep all your hardware in the same area, it's really not that hard. You can see I got everything back there. I got the drum put back in, got the belt hooked back up. The belt I did replace because it was super cracked. Got the front put on right there. I think I'm making sure, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that back seal was just not wanting to comply very well. Go ahead and put the top. I cleaned that up quite a bit before I put it back on there. It was pretty dirty. Got that cleaned up with some degreaser. Got all of the main pieces put back together, and then we head to the back to put on the electricals. You'll see, as I said, I used my phone, A, for video, and B, I took some pictures of where everything was at as I was unhooking it, just to make sure everything goes back to the correct place when we put it back together. Yeah, you're going to see right here, I'm mouthing to the camera. I am telling you guys that no matter what it is, working on a car, working on a dryer, whatever, when I put something back together and it comes time to use it the first time, I always have a little bit of anxiety. You never know if you put everything back in the same exact spot. And as I said before, all it takes is one thing being in the wrong spot and you can have major issues. You can, fry motors, burn stuff, start fires, all sorts of stuff. So, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm working on stuff, I just have a baseline anxiety that I work with. And it's a good survival skill. Keeps me from fucking stuff up as much as possible and hurting myself too. But yeah, you're going to see right here, I go ahead and verify we had power. I am going ahead and I'm going to try the dryer just to make sure everything's operating before we go ahead and leave. You see I turn it on here, I let it run, and then we come back and everything was good to go. So yeah, pretty simple repair. Not too much going on there. Like I said, just disassemble, reassemble the dryer, put the gang box in. And that was about it. All right, folks, thanks for coming. See you on the next one.
It is on and working. The burning smell is on. So we're all good to go. Thanks for stopping by doing things with Carter, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.